Statistics says North Carolina's unemployment rate as of last month is more than 11%, and with more people fighting for jobs, it's important to keep control, not look desperate during a job interview. Our career expert Randy Wooden is here this morning to talk more about that and how to handle yourself. Keep control. What do you mean by that?
Well, it means different things to different people.
Sure.
It can mean everything from keeping control of your emotions, not being nervous and have real sweaty hands.
Everybody is naturally nervous.
Sure.
It's one of the most stressful things we go through.
Well, it is because it's unnatural for us. We almost have to put on a different game face, and that's challenging for a lot of people. It can also mean keeping control of a conversation by asking questions, usually open-ended questions in an interview, and that's not really what I wanted to talk about this time. Keeping control at the end of the interview. In other words, the employer at the end of the interview very often will say things like, well, Brad, we appreciate you coming in. Today's Tuesday. We should know something in the next couple of weeks, and we'll be back in touch.
Okay.
Most of the time,
That's a natural thing.
standard. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Most of the time, you would probably say things like, well, great, appreciate you having me in. I hope you're back from you. Thanks for the interview. All I'm suggesting is you add a piece to that that says, essentially, I hope to hear back from you, but if I haven't heard from you in a couple of weeks, would it be okay for me to get back in contact with you? Now, that's a bit of a trial close, because if they say, no, don't call us,
we'll call you.
yeah, then you know where that's going. But if they say, sure, what that does do is it gives you credibility when you call back in a couple of weeks. The receptionist, who's typically a gatekeeper, will throw you into voicemail. In this case, I can say, John Doe suggested I get back in contact based on our conversation from 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so you've got an automatic reason to call back.
Yeah, you have authority or reason to do that. And also, the end of the interview is very important to wrap it up in a positive way, not just to keep control, but also something we talked about a month or two back, which was to actually ask for the job or to reaffirm the fact that you can do the job.
You mentioned that, and it made so much sense to me. You go into an interview, and so few people actually ask for a job, which seems to be kind of ungracious, I guess. Well, I don't want to just beg somebody for a job. How do you throw those out there? Say,
well, there's a point, just like in a movie, when the violins start and the two people lean in, you know what's going to happen next.
Too many movies. Yeah,
I do. But the same thing in an interview. After you've asked a series of questions and I've answered them,
we've already gone through the conversation. What do you say?
You say, I understand what you're looking for. That matches well with, I feel like it matches well with my skills. I just want you to know that I'm very interested in the position, and I know I'll do a good job if you give me the opportunity.
And that also is a point of keeping control.
It is, and one other point about keeping control deals with asking questions. Open-ended questions. Tell me about how. Don't ask questions as a candidate that require a yes or no answer. Conversational questions are open-ended. Tell me about those types of who, what, where, when, that kind of thing.
It makes a lot of sense, and that's the way you convert an interview, hopefully, into a job. Hey, if you've got career-oriented questions, you can call Randy, 793-8040, or check out his website, woodengroup.com.
New website. As of about 2 days ago.
Really?
Check it out. Yep.
New information
We're
on there?
a blog and on Facebook. And
check it out. A lot of good information there with a lot of people looking for jobs. woodengroup.com. Cindy?